We saw different matchups in Game 3 utilized by Paul Westphal. What are you looking for here tonight? In the early going, Phoenix 6 and Chicago 2. Michael Jordan hitting on his first attempt. Game 5 here in Chicago on Friday night. And the Suns want to make it a Game 6 back in Phoenix on Sunday.
Well, since Richard Dumas is playing so well, it's going to be interesting. If
Michael may have forgotten how to shoot him. He only made 3 out of 6.
Caught right. Played by Barkley. Jordan. Yes. Now Jordan guarded by Dumas. Marley over to help, but leaves Pippen open. And Pippen goes to the hoop. He's 25. And the Suns 22. Bulls have hit their last 7 straight as Michael Jordan makes it 4 for 7. Bulls have led by as many as 7. Michael Jordan on target. He's 5 out of 8. 11 points. Seldom used during the season. Jordan, yes, and it counts.
Jordan feels he can beat Dan Marley off the dribble anytime he wants to, and he does it right there, scoop it for 2. Now, that's the reason why they switched KJ and put KJ on him in Game 3.
And now Barkley facing the triple team.
Charles was so concerned about McRae coming down from the top that he lost sight of Stacey King from behind him.
Jordan with 15. The Bulls lead 35-31.
So you don't really have the challenge that's there today or at this particular time. And I think that's helped me elevate my game and be more consistent with my play.
You kind of miss the dark sunglasses look.
3 minutes gone by in the second quarter. And the Bulls now lead 37-35. Here's Jordan. 19 for Jordan.
There aren't a whole lot of jump shots coming out of Michael Jordan this evening. He's taking it to the rim.
Jordan.
The lead that I read in the Chicago paper today.
Second quarter, and he has 20 of the Bulls' 40.
He feels pretty good. He hasn't had to play KJ on Michael a whole lot here so far, and they're still close enough. If he needs him a lot in the second half, he should be fresh.
Michael Jordan, 10 for 14. Here's Jordan. Kevin Johnson called for the foul, reaching in.
Couldn't beat KJ off the dribble on that first step. KJ did a good job keeping the ball in front of him.
Jordan with some room.
Using screens to free himself up. Now he has the jumper over the top of KJ. KJ just not big enough to get out.
Bulls 0 for the last 6. Michael Jordan has returned and gets right to it. 29 for Jordan. Chambers with room. It was deflected by Grant. Grant with the block. Jordan around Marley. Jordan all the way! Yes! And it counts!
Michael is dangerous when he gets the rebound and he can go coast to coast. He's going to dunk on 2 guys.
What a lane opens up. No one closes down. You've got to get to Michael sooner. You let him get inside the foul line area. You know he's going to take off from there, elevate, and keep flying to the front of the rim. You've got to get him to pick up that dribble by the dotted line area.
That has not been one of Charles's fortes, shooting from downtown. Michael Jordan, 14 for 20. He has 33 points. Charles Barkley, 6 of 13. Michael Jordan, once again with the extension.
He just takes Dumas, head fakes him to the baseline, comes back to the middle, and scores on him.
If you go back to the first half, we showed you him crossing over right to left. That time he gave you a little zigzag.
Chambers. And Grant able to get to it. Scott Williams has replaced Bill Cartwright. Jordan around Dumas. Yes!
The bigger man on Jordan. Dumas is good, except he's got to guard him off the dribble, which is bad. Richard Dumas cannot play Michael Jordan.
No way can you put a man that's not used to guarding Michael Jordan or guarding guards.
Marley guarding Jordan. Dumas also there. Pippen. Oh, he was Charles Barkley. Ball's fortunate to get it back. Here's Jordan. And again Jordan with it. Armstrong for 3. Will tie in with guys are friendly. It'll be unlikely as Jordan tries to slice through, and he is fouled. And Jordan will do it on the road to get himself back involved. Jordan for Grant. Beautiful pass.
This one is he made a couple jumpers early, which got his confidence level up. Right now, he's just 2 for 9 from the floor. Not real confident shooting.
Michael Jordan, very confident shooting the ball. That's been the matchup. Jordan guarded by Johnson, and a foul call. Ainge coming over to
in
him.
a scoring position. Try to back him
That time, but Chicago had cleared out the left side of the floor.
Ainge changed his mind, started to go up, crowd wanted to travel, and then it's thrown away. Oh, Jordan and Ainge trash talking. Ainge with his hands on Jordan. Jordan just told him, get your hands off me.
Michael with the left elbow into Ainge's midsection. There they felt he traveled. Ainge feels the pressure, thinks his teammate's going to float to the right sideline in front of the Bulls bench, but nobody's there. Now Michael's talking to him, letting him know that the pressure's going to get worse. Ainge will take it so far, and then he's going to hold his ground.
and scoring like they're doing.
Jordan. Nice pull-up move by Michael Jordan. Johnson with the ball fake, went all the way. Here comes Jordan.
Michael Jordan, who sees the opportunity. Chambers does not step up high enough. But then again, with Michael floating, who can?
Eastern time, right here on NBC. Crossover move for Jordan, and finishes with the finger roll, plus the foul.
Dan Marley told us when he crosses over right to left, I cannot stay with him. I know it's coming, and there it is, right to left. He gets the step, and then the elevation, and then the finish.
Section of it.
And it's controlled by Chicago. Jordan using the official Hugh Evans as a screen, and then he's pushed. Oh, Ainge and Jordan going at each other.
You're going to watch it right here. After the foul, Michael throws his elbow up. Danny was hollering for an elbow. Then they got tangled up here. Danny gets mad, grabs the ball. Michael, they're just exchanging right now. Barkley or Tom Chambers. KJ is trying to do it, but I don't think he can do it by himself.
They want to play good defense without fouling right now.
There is a 7-second disparity between the shot clock and the game clock. Jordan, yes, and it counts.
You know, it would have been better for Charles to foul him all the way. And remember, I was talking about whether Charles would hard foul Michael Jordan. It was time for that hard foul right there. Instead of fouling him, and it's a chance for the three-point play.
Jordan puts the ball on the floor, goes to the basket to try and initiate contact. Instead of taking his arms down, Charles Barkley drives to the basket. Gives Chicago the lead.
For point number 55. Time running out on the Suns here in game 4. Miller fires. So the Chicago Bulls have taken a 3-1 lead on the Phoenix Suns.
Michael, the Phoenix Suns caught you guys a little emotionally down on Sunday. That didn't happen tonight.
Well, I think we learned from the game the other night. I know we had a dog fight. We had our chances to win, but we knew we didn't play extremely well. We knew we could play better basketball. Today, we still had some lapses in the 48-minute game, but you know we struggled down the stretch, but we did what we had to do to win ball game.
When I talked to you this afternoon, I have never seen you more determined than you were before this game tonight.
Well, I was very disappointed with the way I played last game. You know, I had a lot of chances to win the ball game, and I didn't really converge on it. So I wanted to, do my part this game and hopefully give ourselves a chance to win the game.
Did you worry at any time that maybe the other guys weren't getting involved in the offense?
Yeah, that was a little nervous, at the beginning of the game because I was getting some easy shots, I was getting some penetration, some layups, and I didn't know how the guys are going to stay within the game. But I think they did a good job. I think we did a good job of keeping them involved.
One of the things, it looked like one of your strategies was to get to the hoop more.
Well, we didn't get many fouls last game, and I said, I'm going to get some fouls. If I don't get fouls, I'm going to get some easy layups. So I had to go to the hole.
All right, congratulations to you, and we'll see you on Friday.
All right.
All right, thanks, Michael. Back to you, Marv.
Here is Michael. The head fake on Garnett. Over him into the lane with the game's first two. So much for being sick.
Yeah, I think he's okay. He's got the bounce, he's got the skip. He's ready to put on the show here today.
The countdown at 39 early. Guarded, by the way.
The competitive level that's happening out there.
Payton with the spin. Bryant, Kobe's first All-Star hoop.
It's amazing, Bob, when you watch
watched Kobe Bryant practice and work on his game. That ball goes right through the middle of it. There's no luck to those shots. He does have trouble finishing off the dribble, though.
1 or 2 for Shaq at the line. Jordan from the head of the key. And Malone has the rebound. Jordan takes the quick inbound pass, and his shot rattles out. Here comes Bryant ahead of the field. Reverse slam.
See, that was a ooh and a ah and a clap. See, that's what I'm talking about. In an all-star game, you want to do things that you normally wouldn't do. Kobe understands at a very young age how to entertain.
The great outlet pass started it by Shaq. A lot of centers don't outlet the ball anymore. They want to be involved in their own offense, but Shaq knows how important Kobe's electricity is to the team. Setting him, Kobe told us, he said that he learned from Earl Monroe and Tiny Archibald that patience is the ultimate key to his long-term success.
He looked a little impatient there that last trip down the floor. He's got the ball in his hands again. To Garnett. Back to Kobe!
See, that's the ooh. Kobe and Garnett. You know, 2 of the youngest, the superstars, keying up, eyeing each other. As they get their tempo and they get their rhythm, the game and the pace will start to quicken. Now they need to push it up the court and keep pushing it and keep pushing it.
Hill gets a piece of the pass, and Kemp comes away with it. Kemp pushing it up the floor, takes it in, dumps it off to Hill, and the reverse isn't there, but Jordan stuffs it home.
Now they got to push it up. Somebody got to get it in bounds and push it up quick. That's how you get the fans in it. You can't come down and walk it up right now.
But the big guys for the West aren't running back on defense. Everybody else only a spectator.
Jason Williams of the Nets checks in. Jordan, baseline, got it.
Have decided not to employ any traps or any double teams.
Bryant for 3. He didn't come here to be bashful.
How much did you listen to your all-star coaches, Isaiah?
Well, I listen to him all the time because I was young and afraid like Kobe Bryant.
Count it, plus the foul for Jordan, who now has 8 and a chance for 9.
But Michael told him, bring your A game. And if you don't bring your A game, I'm going to embarrass you. Michael, get him on the low post right here, and they give him the fake and the fade.
To be the next great player in this game, you're going to have to work as hard as Michael Jordan, but also have the myriad of skills, the outside jumper, the creativity, and the incredible athleticism that enables you to finish like Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant, not only the youngest starter, but the youngest player, period, in All-Star history. He is the 3rd player to be a reserve for his team during the season, but selected to start the All-Star game. John Havlicek did it a couple of times for the Celtics, Dan Marley once for the Phoenix Suns. Lots of bench players have been voted All-Stars, but they played as reserves off the bench in the All-Star game. Only 3, Havlicek, Marley, and Kobe Bryant, have started the game after being 6th men for their teams during the season.
Yeah, he has the total package. He has a great understanding of the game, a great history and a knowledge of the game, very similar to what Michael Jordan and Grant Hill had when they came into the league. This guy can put it in, and he's got 3-point range. I hope he takes one today.
Bob, I think the 2 most overlooked All-Stars who are finally here are Smits and Nick Van Exel of the Lakers. The last couple of years, Van Exel and Rick Smits have really deserved to be here.
Kobe Bryant, first quarter 8 points to lead the West in scoring. Kobe, 19 years old. Is this everything you thought it'd be?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely enjoying myself. It's a top-notch basketball right here, so it's definitely a dream.
You're certainly not bashful. You came out firing.
I just wanted to come out and be aggressive and try to get loose and get within the flow of the game. And Kevin, we talked before the game. He said he's gonna help me get loose, and he did.
How about that 360 dunk? Tell us about that one.
I just wanted to improvise and do something nice.
Now you said you'd be nervous. You thought before the game, were you?
No. Once I stepped out there on the court, I really didn't feel as nervous, I guess, because I was at home, playing a game of basketball, and I haven't played in a couple of days, so I felt at home.
Just another game, right? Yeah, right.
Something like that.
All right, Kobe, we look forward to seeing you back in the game. Bob?
Michael, see, now you weren't feeling well when the game started, but once you got out there, you and Kobe going one-on-one, it got exciting.
Well, I mean, he's coming at me. I mean, I think that's the approach. I think he's being very, very aggressive, and you know, if I knew someone was sick, certainly the first thing I do, I go out to someone. But yeah, I got to defend myself. You know, I'm gonna go out there. He's got to play defense just like I got to play defense.
I noticed that you woke up though. You know, you were kind of like gliding a little bit, and then once Kobe started going at you, you came back.
I'm just trying to, get my legs underneath me. I haven't been near basketball for 3 or 4 days, and I haven't been up out of bed for that long. So I mean, I'm not trying to overdo things, and no, but he's doing the right thing. He's coming at me, which he's supposed to. But I have to defend myself whatever way I can.
So the pride factor does count.
Oh yeah, it counts a lot.
The king is not dead, Bob.
The thing that I like what's happening here is that the younger guys are making the older guys play. They're competing. They brought their A game. Everybody's stepping up to the challenge, and everybody wants to perform here.
In this game, they all want to show they've got a handle. Jordan left alone. That's usually not a real good idea.
And halfway between Milwaukee and Chicago, he said his dreams as a kid was just to go to Division I and be on TV every now and then. Now here he is at the ultimate game.
Kobe Bryant couldn't stop Michael Jordan, deflects the shot, and his teammate Duncan has it. Last minute of the half. Now Duncan can't finish it, but Peyton can. There's no business like NBA business. In the last 3 seconds, Peyton with the left-handed Bryant, something to take into the locker room.
I'm joined by Michael Jordan. Now everybody is excited about this showdown between you and Kobe. Now, how do you see it the first half?
First of all, I don't consider it a showdown, but I think that, we both are trying to do our job to entertain, and we're trying to play as hard and not try to isolate ourselves away from the rest of the players. So, I mean, in the mix of that, we will have our times where we go one-on-one, but I'm not going to try to do it too often because I don't want to take away from the other guys being here.
But you will not shy away from that isolation.
Well, I will defend myself without a doubt.
All right, let's go down to Jim, who's with Kobe. Jim?
All right, thank you very much, and Mind will get the response. You're not shying away at all from Michael. You're going after him, aren't you, Kobe?
I'm just having fun. I'm having a good time. But, Michael's a great player, one of the best players of all time. And, what better way to learn the game than going at him?
But you've issued a bit of a challenge, and he's got his pride up, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, me too. And that's how you play the game. And that's how I grew up playing the game, and I'm sure he did too, and every player out here as well. So that's what makes this game interesting.
Now, there have been a couple of smiles exchanged between you two. Have there been any words?
No, not yet.
All right, Kobe, good luck in the second half.
It was the pivotal game in the series. Gave Chicago a 3-2 lead that they took back home, and then they wrapped it up in Game 6. Here's a look back.
And Michael Jordan was absolutely spectacular, doing everything during the game. During the timeouts, he would rest, collapse, be carried to the bench by his teammates. You could see the ashen look in his face. An incredibly inspiring performance that day, as great a player as I've ever seen.
But Bill, when it comes down to championship play, it's not a matter of your skill, it's a battle of your will. And Michael Jordan's will in terms of winning championship games and winning championship trophies are stronger than anyone in this league playing today. You got the one-on-one, you see everybody clears out.
It's a matter of who the fans wanted to see, like this guy, Kobe Bryant. The starters, at least, are the province of the fans. The reserves voted on by a consensus of each conference's coaches. Kobe with the bench. Jerry Reynolds, who used to coach Sacramento, now the director of player personnel, said, look, we accept it's a popularity contest. If you put Little Penny on the ballot.
Star game ever. He recorded a triple-double. So Jordan deserved the MVP.
Which he also did last year in Cleveland. The Miller Brewing Company will donate $1,000 to the Thurgood Marshall Scholarship Fund.
Bob, when I talked to Michael before the game in the locker room, and I asked him about all this speculation about what's next and who's next in terms of Kobe Bryant and all the hype, he said it's okay to talk about it, but that's not something you give away. That's something that the player is going to have to go out there and earn. And he said that Kobe Bryant is a candidate, but that he's got to let his game define his existence and not just the hype and the commercials and everything else.
He was selling soda and snuck him in as an 8-year-old to see the fight.
His first All-Star game without John Stockton, and he told us Friday that he feels kind of lost. He doesn't know what to do without his partner out there, but if he gets hot, he says he wants a lot of time and he wants the ball.
MJ Smithers inside Bryant, and a goaltending call on Shaquille O'Neal, but he really took the youngster to school on that exchange.
Isolated along the baseline, to back him down. You look inside, the little hitch, the step underneath, Kobe.
That's what Shaq said.
Kobe for 3.
That's where Kobe is much better than creating off his own dribble. So many of these 6'7" guys like Grant Hill who can dribble it out after their own rebound.
Bryant puts it on himself, and then tosses it over. Now, I'm not sure if he traveled there or if he had some kind of violation, because I'm not sure I've ever seen that move before. Defense taking a holiday, especially in the last few minutes. Uncontested layups. Bryant with a three, displaying the full range. He has the incredible hook. Jordan, who has 15, comes back into the lane, off balance, and gets the roll.
Kobe, Isaiah Thomas and Bill Walton have seen an awful lot of basketball. They said they've never seen a player move like that. Where'd you learn that one?
Just really just playing on the playgrounds in Philadelphia. When I came back from Europe, I picked up a few tricks here and there.
Now, how much did you practice that for this game specifically?
Not much. So I get in this game, I just basically try to play off the instincts.
Now, come on. You had to practice that a little bit. You told me you had a little something special. Was that it?
No, not yet.
Not yet. You got something else in there, huh?
If I get the opportunity to, I will, yeah.
18 points. You think an MVP at all if you can come back?
Oh, no, I don't know. I'm just out there playing.
All right, Kobe, we look forward to the next trick, Bob.
Kobe Bryant from Philadelphia. The All-Star game is there next year, and he has said that his goal was to make the All-Star team in his third year so he could play in Philly. He jumped it by a year, and it's obvious that he belongs.
Well, it's amazing that the things that the young guys coming into the league are thinking about in their minds. I never would imagine that a player would ever try a move like that. When Kobe talked about being over in Europe and learning that move when he came back, it's interesting that Kobe speaks 3 languages. He speaks fluent Italian and French, and he also scored 1,100 on his SAT and is still continuing his college education while he's a professional basketball player. Magic, myself, Michael Jordan, all of us, when we came into the league, we understood how to win championships, how to play basketball, but Kobe at a very young age understands the entertainment of basketball and understands how to get on the stage and entertain and perform.
The 2 best that I ever saw at 19 were Kareem Abdul-Jabbar when he was a youngster at UCLA, and then Sabonis, now the center for the Portland Trail Blazers. When he was a 19-year-old player before the injuries and before he put on the weight, he was a 7'3" Larry Bird who could do everything.
But did he understand how to bring the fans into the game and how to make them say ooh and ah?
He didn't have to. Situation so bizarre because they all want him back, and the people in Chicago love him.
And Jordan nails a 3 for emphasis as we discuss this situation.
Yeah, and the guys that you talked about, though, they're not at the level that Michael Jordan is, Magic Johnson. Joe and I looked at each other and said, you know, I think we're getting a little too old for this stuff now.
Jordan spins into the lane. The up and under is there for him. A while ago, the East went on a 12-0 run to up their advantage to 119-96, but the score doesn't eliminate Kobe Bryant as an MVP candidate, that's for sure. And there's some history. There have been 3 MVPs off losing teams. Bob Pettit of the Hawks in 1958, Dr. J in 1977, Magic Johnson in 1990.
And it was because he stopped working out off the court. He played for Larry Bird as a coach, and I asked Michael what his favorite memory of Larry Bird was. And he went back to the 63-point game in the '86 playoffs, got Michael guarding him in the low post, and Larry just eyes lit up, and he said, I got a little one down here.
But what the young guys should do is take advice from the older guys.
Kobe over to congratulate Michael. He's looking for him. There they are. And this may be as close to a torch passing as we'll see. There's always the possibility that the Lakers and Bulls could be in the finals.
Well, Kobe, you didn't get back in the game the last 18 minutes. George Karl iced you a little bit. Were you disappointed?
No, not really. I just like to come out here and have some fun. I had my fun, and I was able to rest a little bit.
Now, this, Eric, this experience, how much fun was it for you?
It was incredible. It was incredible. I mean, I was matched up with Mike, and we had a chance to go head-to-head a little bit. It was incredible. Now,
Michael Jordan has indicated that this might be his last year. How big of a disappointment would that be for you, and how much more can you learn from him?
Well, you can never stop learning. And, Mike, every time I play against Mike, I learn something new. Disappointed, I don't know, because without him, I wouldn't be here right now. So.
What'd you learn tonight? What was the new thing you learned from him tonight?
Well, I can't tell you that. I got to keep all that to myself. For all the future basketball players out there or coming out of high school, can't give up my secrets.
You embraced each other. Did he say anything to you? And has the torch kind of been passed tonight?
I don't know. I think we just, went out, played hard, competed a little bit. They say keep up the hard work.
Now, Magic Johnson said that they want to bring you along slowly, and Del Harris has tried to do that. Did that task just become a little bit more difficult after today's game?
I don't know. I hope so.
Congratulations to you, Kobe.
Thank you.
We look forward to seeing you many more years.
We love you, and congratulations.
All right, Michael, knowing how much you love playing here in New York, this has to be special for you to win it here in New York.
It is special. I've had some great games here. The fans have always treated me with the utmost respect. I think to come back here and play in front of the fans here means a lot. This is basketball Mecca, and I've enjoyed playing here, and I look forward to hopefully coming back one day.
Oh, was that a hinge? So for all the fans here, and I'm sure all the fans at home, don't leave. Come on back and play again.
Well, I will. I don't have a problem coming back. Honorary, I don't have a problem.
All right, congratulations.
Well, it really can be a spectacular night for the Bulls as Jordan has come up with another steal.
Michael Jordan. Chicago with possession. Nice cross-court feed. Jordan going and throws it up. He puts it in on an amazing move. Their great defensive effort by Jordan, who has it on the break. Driving all the way in. Basket! An unbelievable move. He put it in and it counts. Can you believe that?
Oh, listen to the crowd here now. Everybody is up on their feet. Jonathan Culver just screaming. Now watch him drive to the hoop. A great job by Smith. He grabs him across the arm.
Score, and Dallas on real 15 unanswered points. Here's Jordan. Yes, and it counts.
Hey, this guy is tough. He's tough. Hey, he makes a little fake against Butch Carter.
Night in Chicago, beating Kansas City. Here's Jordan underneath. Here's a steal. Jordan the length of the floor. Let's watch.
16 points the difference right now as Jordan brings it up. 50 seconds remaining. Jordan with a seam. What a jam! And a foul called on Carr, who can't believe it. How can they give him a 9.5 on that one? That was a 10 if I ever saw one.
Jordan from Watley.
Okay, Michael Jordan that time moving without the ball. Received the pass. While we're talking about scoring.
They double team him. The outlet pass stolen away. Jordan on the drive. Can he get there?
Can he get there?
Rebounding, it's Stepanovic. Here's Jordan. Well, we'll see how they rate that one as he got loose under there.
What was a miss? Michael Jordan didn't miss. 77-70 the Knicks.
Ford, you're trying to go one-on-one. He lost the ball. They're stolen away. Laid out for Jordan. This should be an easy two. Kaboom!
And that's what they came to see, didn't they? Let's go and roar here in the stadium.
Jordan just rocked the cradle for his 10th point, and the Bucks are going to call time. Up off the bench was Don Nelson after that one. 15-6. Here's Jordan. Nice move on the baseline. Kaboom!
And the Knicks are applying pressure. Oh.
And on the near wing, Steve Johnson. Jordan spinning throw. Jones tipped it out to Jordan. Down the lane, all the way. Basket, he put it in.
Well, he's got him standing in the aisles already. There he comes now, Billy Batson. He turns it on and he becomes Captain Marvel. Slides down the lane, around, banks it in, and draws the foul.
Misses. Bulls can cut it to one if they score. Here's Jordan down the middle, all the way.
Look at this crowd. And here it is.
All right.
There's the slam on the break. Listen to this crowd. They're on their feet. It was a 20-second timeout. They took. Listen to this crowd, Michael Jordan.
Here's the matchup that everybody came to see, Jordan against King.
Jordan. Daly a miss. Ball tipped away. Jordan. There's a kaboom.
He didn't know how he was going to do it. They gave it to Poquette, tried to catch him.
57 to play first quarter. They clear out Michael Jordan on Vinny. He goes baseline, hit a high glasser in a hurry.
Quickly in front court to Jordan. Looking for penetration. Spin move. Hangs in the air off the glass and in.
Wes and I were talking about in the pregame. 3. Out of 3 attempts. Jordan spin move. Bradley, great defense to get back. Jordan goes up, hits it, and is fouled by Bradley.
The shot, as you see, Dudley was not fooled by a great move by Michael Jordan. He just goes up and just puts a hand up. And a hand is part of the ball in the NBA.
28-22.
To Higgins, back to Jordan.
Cross by Spiro, lazy pass.
Look out.
And Michael Jordan cleared for takeoff.
Team Rivers, Jordan stole it away. Can he get to the hoop? Another visit to Slam City. One out front, Jordan driving. To the left-hand basket, foul Livingston.
Well, Livingston thought he had him. He said, hey, this is the right street, but this is the wrong address.
The Spurs on top by 4. Jordan with the steal, driving.
With a shot, no good. Rebound, Jordan. And here he comes, steaming into the front court. Jordan with the pass off to Corzine. He scores.
But they're playing a different role.
Ricky Mahorn hustling underneath, can't get it to fall. Jordan to the hoop, being in the air, scores. Chicago has once again assumed command of the contest. 98-82. Back with more action after this.
Jordan got the ball away, gets a feed from Wadley, driving, basket, he puts it in! Michael Jordan with 21, and he drew the foul. A chance for a three-point play. The slam and the Bulls have it. They can still tie it. Here's Moncrief, or Jordan driving with, unbelievable! Unbelievable shot by Jordan. How in the world did he do that?
Holy mackerel! Can you believe it? Look at the traffic he goes through. He gets hammered, slides it up off the glass.
35 seconds left. This may be like the other night where the last team to have it. Jordan! Fresh 24 for the Bulls after the foul. Daly, alley-oops, Michael Jordan.
Oh, no.
Michael Jordan double clutching on the reverse side of the board. That's 11 for Chicago.
Well, you don't give the offensive
Jordan to the baseline, driving, left-handed layup. What a magnificent play he has.
Jordan, of course, is coming off of a rather disappointing performance. In fact, he'd never scored under 10. He went 866 consecutive games with at least 10 points until Thursday's game in Indiana. Of course, he didn't make a field goal in the second half, only played 25 minutes.
It's been a decade and a half. That's what I find very interesting. There's some kids younger than when he didn't score his last double-figure digit.
Pick and roll up top with Whitney and Jones. Now Jordan's got it against P.J.
Wanting a foul, complaining that he didn't get the foul on the shot. Well, he's certainly warm tonight as Michael Jordan. His jumper is going down. He's taking it into the lane. And after he got 6 points, you knew it wasn't going to stay that way. But look at that, 19 of 12 from a
floor, runs at him, fouls him. 2 more for MJ, who has 21 in the first quarter.
Well, this gives a lot of people a chance to reminisce. You'll see Michael Jordan contort his body.
Jordan looking for his 24th point, draws the contact, and he may very well get it at the line if he converts these 2 in a quarter.
What about if he's the only one that scores?
Then it's MJ. Barron for 3 at the buzzer. Cannot steal Michael's thunder. 34 points for Jordan in the first half, and the Wizards will leave the floor to a standing ovation here at the NCI Center. See our first shot of the second half. We do. Jordan throws up the air ball because he's fouled by Nalon.
Barron does it in traffic for the dunk. Earl did it so he get his jump. So you don't remember Earl.
Up by Jones from the right. 8 for MJ with 9:19 left in the third. Whitney from Davis, not a Jordan.
Bit of a zone being played by Charlotte right now.
Up by Jones in the middle of it and puts it through. Jordan against Brown. White is free and was fouled.
Hornets not doing a good job of this point for, and I think he'll probably come out of the game now.
And 100 for Washington. He has more than half their points.
McClure, foul going up, will revisit the free throw line. Fans standing as a future Hall of Famer produces 51 in a comeback year.
Say they were in it.
Snailon dumps it off to White. McClure with the block, McClure with the foul. Gets his 12th point to match that. Jordan's 51 points as he comes off the floor is the third highest point total ever against the Charlotte Hornets team, and he obviously leads to a standing ovation.
It braces Doug Collins because as much as this is a comeback for Michael Jordan, it's also a comeback for Doug.
Give me reasons to doubt, try to keep me down, but I'll put the flame out, you can't get to me. Throw your sticks and your stones, go break all of my bones. You won't ache my soul, you can't get to me. And